Had a game last night. We're at the playoffs right now in the U19 group, Philadelphia Union. We won last night, so we won the first round against Chicago Fire 2-0. I came in with around 25 minutes left, played the 6th defensive center mid, and then our main 6 got a red card that game, so I played all last night's game, 90 minutes. Lost 5.56 pounds, which I know that because we weigh in and weigh out after games. But I did pretty well. We won 3-0 that game. But something I noted down before the game is that at all of these events, I've been at this club, the Union, for 5 years now. And at all of these high-stake events, it's so cool. Well, first, the cool thing is that I get to play with all of these amazing kids that are going pro and that have these really big followings, and so a lot of people know them. So on my team 2 years ago was Kevin Sullivan. Right now I have Jamir Johnson on my team. I used to have Neil Pierre on my team, Andrew Craig, Henry Bernstein, Kellen LeBlanc, Jordan Griffin. All these kids that I'm naming, they have these big followings, especially Jamir, Kellen have, especially Jamir right now. We're friends. We used to be really close. I have his number. There used to be a group of 5 or 6 of us, just this group of black kids. We would hang out all the time because we were all on the same team. That was two or 3 years ago. So much fun in Maryland. I have so many great memories from that time. But anyways, getting back to it, I digress. That when you go to these big events and you get the opportunity to play with these big stars that are going pro, and he has like 47K following on IG and TikTok, and so a lot of people know him. So we're walking into these events and everybody just stops, turns, and looks at us. And it's not like there's a few people at these events. There's thousands of people at the events. There's 4 fields next to each other. There's thousands of people. So you can imagine all these people. When you walk by in a group, you're blasting music while people are playing their games. And it's just this energy. And it feels so great. And I've never experienced it anywhere else. It is this amazing feeling. If you feel untouchable. But it's not just that. I guess there is a part that, damn, I'm playing with pros. I'm playing with people that'll play in La Liga or whatever it is, these pro teams. And that's definitely part of it, because without that, then you're just a team of amateur guys that are just blasting music, and people will turn their heads just to see who's playing the music. But then people come up to Jamir and other people on the team, ask them to take pictures, sign their shirts sometimes, but mostly it's just pictures or saying like, hey, that's Jamir, or hey, that's Kellen, or whatever it is. But it's so cool. I remember after GA Cup, we went over, after we won, it was last year. Yeah, we won last year, so we won 2 years in a row. 17 year and then 17 year again, because I played up 17 year and then I was 17 the second year, so I was on the team. But after the game, like, we went over to the sideline. People were asking us to sign their autographs. Now, honestly, I didn't sign anybody's autograph. I didn't get asked to, but other people on my team that are more well known. So it's just so cool. And if I really wanted to be a pro, I would feel this, I guess, FOMO, but it's more like, damn, so I'm not known, but these other people are known. It'll be a hit to my ego, but it's not. It's almost like I'm proud of them, or just happy. I'm just happy for them. That's what it is. But it's just an amazing feeling when we're walking in these events. Hundreds of people turn around and like make a line for us. They open up. We're just blasting music. It feels so good. You feel hype. You feel like nobody can stop you. Then I go in and put these amazing tackles in, and we all cheer at the same time. It's the culture here that we built. It is so amazing. It's so cool, and I really enjoy it. And I just haven't ever experienced that anywhere else. So I want to take that to Williams. While there might not be these amazing stars, you can still get out with playing the music, being the best. But it's so cool. I don't think, unless I get into another high performing environment like this, which I will in my life because I'll have brothers, well, other men around me with a similar mindset that are starting their businesses on self-improvement, getting a great body. And that's another thing, that I have a lot of confidence in myself because of my body, the way I think, because I know I'm on this track. I don't want to say chasing, but I'm on this track of my purpose. So I'm doing every single day, I'm working on my purpose, making these videos so that when I build or when I design my neighborhood, after 2 or 3 years when it's built with the 5 homes, the bridge over the river and the walkway in the woods, and you can sit and read a book over there. I'm sitting in a amazing brick area, kind of like, it's not gonna be like this, but this is nice. I just want to show you guys this. Sitting in this hotel, same hotel as yesterday or whenever I record that video. Sitting outside over there. Well, I'm sitting in this amazing brick room in my house with the amazing brick fireplace over there. And I'm sitting at a glass table, organized, clean, just one PC hooked up to a monitor. I'm looking back at my videos. One tear of happiness or joy, looking back like, damn, that's how I used to think. That's what I was going through. That was my mindset when I was building this and becoming this man. It's amazing. And then my kids, my 2 sons, can look back on it. May have a daughter, may not. I'm not sure. Having a daughter would be cool, but I feel like it's a different way of raising it. Like 2 men, I know exactly how to raise men because I am a man, and I'm becoming the best version of myself. Will be the best version of myself soon, and keep getting better. And so I know exactly how I can teach my sons. And that's also why I'm making these videos, so that I feel like it's cool that I'm making these videos because you have a certain respect for your father, but it's kind of interesting because like some of the topics you talk about with him are a little uncomfortable because he's so much. Some of the topics you talk with him are a little uncomfortable because he's so much older than you. So like what everybody calls the birds and the bees. Like if I make that video now at my son, so I'm 18, then my son is, let's say 16, it's not as awkward because I'm going through the same experience as he will be. So basically he's starting that experience and I'm just 3 steps ahead of him. It's not as awkward as me 40 steps ahead of him and he's just starting his journey. So I think that's also really cool that I'm making these videos so that they can learn from someone their own age, actually going through it, figuring this beautiful thing called life out, while like figuring it out as I go and not having it all figured out or a lot of it figured out when I'm 30 or 45 or 40 and my son's only 16. So I'm closer in proximity to where he's at and figuring it out. So I think it gives him more, it makes him believe that he can do what he wants more, because I'm closer to his age. So he's like, oh, so if my dad was 18 doing all of this, his mind is amazing. He's able to think, control his lustful desires, and use those dark thoughts, transmute it into his workouts, his business, follow his purpose that he just described of being able to look back on his videos when he's in his neighborhood, teach his sons them, then I can do that as well. So I think that's pretty cool. But really the main thing of this video is just that amazing environment that I'm in when I'm playing with these pros, because Jamir is actually signed. There's a kid on my team named Malik. I don't know what his last name is, but he just came back from national team. He's signed to the first team. He will be playing with them. So it's like, I'm playing with a guy that's a pro, playing with multiple people that are pros. There's Jamir, Malik. And so I think that's really cool. And then when you go to these events, everybody's looking at you, so this is brotherhood. Hamza Ahmed talks about this when he's with his guys, and like when he's with his guys and they all have amazing bodies. They all are really confident about themselves. They all talk to beautiful women. Like they're all amazing. So everybody turns, looks at them. And it's basically the same thing. It's just not with the soccer side. It's just them as people. And I think I can really do that, finding a brotherhood, guys that are similar to me, that are above, also having mentees, a few mentees in that group, like one or two, or one, then having like 3 guys or 2 that are above me that I'm learning from. Never being the best or the greatest in the room, so I can always keep learning, but it's pretty cool. But I think I'll name this video, I was thinking law of attraction, but that doesn't really make sense because I guess you're attracting attention, but I might name it, I'll probably name it Everyone stops and stares when I walk with my team. Also, I just had this desire just right now, because I'm across from Vanderbilt, to come and show you guys the building, institution across. So right now, I'm just outside. And then right there is Vanderbilt. Anyways, see you guys later.